sort of lumped together as a more,
Boy,
uniform thing, or?
yeah. A lot of the forested types have got, the ponderosa types will be split out, the associations will be split out based on the species of grass in that plot. That won't end up in the map probably. It's really difficult to map unless they find some way to model that. A lot of those things are going to get lumped. In 2007, it was a fairly dry year. We were actually, what we're finding in the data is that if you look at the photographs and you look at the data sheets, it's clear that we weren't counting plant cover enough. If you look at the photograph, it says, wow, that's 10-15% cover of this. When you look at the data sheet, it says 1 or 2 or 5 or something like that. I think that's a place where we're running into effects on how these things get classified. But as far as really big impacts of the herbaceous stuff on the classification, I don't think. I know in 35 they almost recorded no herbaceous vegetation. In the 82 map, most of that was woody. Most of what they recorded was woody. So I don't think they actually would have had the opportunity to classify things according to what the herbaceous layer had. Zeke?
What month and year was your aerial photography acquired?
It was acquired in June of 2007, which was handy because that was the year we had the field crews on the rims for the most part. And so there have been a couple of really sizable fires since then. And in fact, that's affected how the validation testing people who've been in the field, where they can go. There's parts of the Walhalla Plateau that they can't go to just because, we're mapping the 2007 imagery and the 2007 data. And so it was imaged as, ponderosa pine, yellow oak, whatever. It was recorded that way on the data sheets, but if you go back there to check it, it's not there anymore. It's toasty. So, we do have perimeters of the fire in the GIS, so we can say, all right, you're blocking out this because this is a high severity burn area. You're not going to get good information out of that. So, but it was handy to be there the same year that they did the imagery. Steve,
Do you guys have perimeters for the prescribed burns that are happening on the south rim as well, or
Mhm.
just
Yeah, all the
replacing stuff on the road?
all the fire activity gets mapped. Even the stuff below the rim, they have little spot maps for the small fires down at Phantom Ranch or things like that. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it.